Alabama is no stranger to severe weather. In 1994, a tornado hit Piedmont in northeast Alabama. It killed 4-year-old Hannah Clem. Tonight, her parents shared their story with the congregation at Forest Lake United Methodist Church, a group that's dealing with its own tragedy. WVUA's Jennifer Edwards has more.
Hope and healing is the message Reverend Dale Clem hopes to spread in Tuscaloosa.
Well, anytime a death occurs, it's kind of the hardest thing I think you go through, especially a death of a child in a traumatic kind of way. And we experienced that with so many deaths in our community. So it was really a very difficult time, really hard time. But it was a time for our community to come together and our church to come together and support one another.
3 months have passed since the deadly tornado ripped through Tuscaloosa. Senior Pastor Chris Denson at Forest Lake United Methodist Church says it's important to hear stories of what it takes to heal the wounds from such a tragedy.
Well, I know there are a lot of people still hurting, and we just want to bring some encouragement, some hope, and hopefully some healing, that people would be able to find that there is some support.
Clem warns Tuscaloosa overcoming hardship will take time.
In our situation, it took several years before we were able to get our community and our senses back. So it's, but be patient, and have a sense of humor, and it'll come, but it just won't come as quickly as perhaps you'd like. 5 years from now, 10 years from now, people in Tuscaloosa will look back and they'll say that it was a very difficult time, but they'll also say that, we learned a lot from this.
Clem's message is already hitting home with residents in the Forest Lake community.
Forest Lake, as so many other communities in Tuscaloosa, has been devastated, but it's been inspiring for me to see how people have rallied together. You've seen an awful lot of people helping, and so there have been a lot of silver linings in that. But as Dale says, it's going to be a long-term recovery. It's really a marathon and not a sprint.
In Forest Lake, Jennifer Edwards, WVUA News.
After the 1994 tragedy, the Clems moved to Huntsville to continue their ministry work. They now have 2 other daughters.